testing. Well, I guess that's good enough. Hello Twitch and hello YouTube. Davmar1079 coming at you as part 2 of the Adventures of Monkey Island. Last time we left off, well, we had just strolled around in a bunch of stuff, and now we're going to go to this one also. Sorry for some of the longer bits, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Let's see about this one now.
I see you noticed my new book. Wasn't expecting to get a package, least of all from Melee Island. But I guess Mojo works in mysterious ways. Told me everything I need to know. So now, if Threepwood is trapped in his own little fantasy land, we get to be the ones to tear it all down. It's the only way he'll ever agree to come back here. I've sent word to the Pirate Lord. He should be here in just a few... I hate it when he does that.
Captain Capsize has been gracious enough to inform me of all you've discovered. It seems that Guybrush's current predicament is no accident. I still believe that Guybrush can become the legend he wishes to be. He has many more adventures ahead, but first, we must free him from the clutches of his old foe.
LeChuck's a pompous old blowhard, but he's still dangerous. And if Threepwood is out of the picture, he'll go after Elaine next.
Ah, yes. I understand he has something of an infatuation with her.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, the book also says there's a way to snap Threepwood out of whatever LeChuck's done to him.
Then it seems the time is right to return to the Sea of the Damned. Allow me. Only Guybrush knows how to reach LeChuck. You must do whatever it takes to make him see the truth. If I were you, I'd start by visiting the island's House of Mojo. Something tells me you're already expected.
For the people that watch this on YouTube and our Twitch, I hope you're enjoying it thus far. Yes, if you can actually hear me, this. I think I've said it before, but pretty much this. I have already pre-ordered the PS5 version of this game for when it comes out, so I'll be able to do these live streams proper and or video record them proper. So, hope you enjoy it when it comes out, and I think I've also said already, my Xbox account will be my main one to play, but say if I'm out on vacation and I bring a PlayStation and I'm on Xbox, that'll be the account to see. Say my friends decide to live stream this or record this, like Michael, or Nostra Killer, like that. Might be this one. Have to see. Here we go. Back to the Sea of the Damned.
Hello. Excuse me? So sorry to bother you, but the captain would like a word.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. Ye must be even more stupid than you look. Threepwood belongs to me now, and that's the way he likes it. Ye can try and talk sense into him until you're blue in the face, for all the good it'll do. But while ye waste your breath, I'll be doing as I please on the Sea of Thieves.
But I can be merciful. Once I'm running the place, if ye swear an oath to follow the orders of your nefarious new pirate lord, you could become richer and more powerful than you've ever dreamed of. I'll leave ye to consider my offer. I have work to do.
I think Bob be a better threat. Tartan. Shut up. Off we go back to Melee Island. Ah, here we are. Wish I could have shot him though. Oh well, I guess. Back there in the gym. In the Caribbean. Almost makes you think they're gonna try for maybe Jack Sparrow to come back. Yeah, that'd be fun. But to wait on that, I guess. Ahoy there, Melee Island. Let's see, when the good. Oops, don't want that one. Bad. Mid sail. This way. Check below, even though yay doesn't matter. We disembark. And in we go because ahoy there, everyone! Let's talk to the chef.
Not so fast. I don't know where you've been, and I really don't care. But if you think you can just waltz back into my kitchen, you can think again. You turn up late for work, you don't wash your hands, you use up all my best ingredients. Worst of all, you feed my prime steak to a bunch of mangy mutts. And if There's one thing I can't stand. It's people who are kind to hungry animals. You're fired! I don't care what you say.
Fate has brought us back together. I regret I could not summon you sooner, but things work differently in the Sea of the Damned. It took some time to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses. A potion that can convey the truth of the pirate life must be concocted using emblems of true pirate courage. The only way to acquire such things is to undertake the 3 legendary trials. Now that you have met with the legend of Monkey Island, I sense the pirate leaders may be willing to indulge you. Speak with them in the scum bar, then return to me. I'll be working on a drop of something special to help you on your way.
This had better be worth interrupting our grog.
The governor granted you an audience? Well, this changes matters.
The legend of Monkey Island doesn't waste his time with pirate wannabes.
That may be so, but nobody's gone through the trials in an age and lived to tell the tale.
Then it'll be their funeral, and all the more grog for us. Very well. With the governor's blessing, we shall begin the 3 legendary trials!
There are 3 devilishly difficult trials every pilot must undertake, inspired by the legend of Monkey Island.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest.
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
I have a very short attention span.
You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. And gather proof that you've done it.
We prepared some documentation to help you on your way. You can always ask us for advice.
Yeah, it's the least we can do for making the legendary trials so confoundingly impossible.
Now your first task will be clearing away this accursed fog. Fella can't see past his own beard out there.
Well, if it's cursed fog you want clearing away, I happen to have considerable experience in that regard. There was a time at Sailor's Grave where all were waiting.
Oh, not the lighthouse story again. Get to the point.
Very well. Ye must return to the Mojo shop and lay your hands on a mystical brew to dispel that infernal mist.
Is that how? We could have told him that, you dim-witted decoration.
Everyone's a critic.
Of course, I'd like to use
Undertaking the 3 legend first? Get ye a sword. But don't think you can use any old blade. You'll need a mighty pirate sword befitting the legend of Monkey Island. Now, you'll ultimately need to defeat the Sword Master of Melee Island, but you won't stand a chance without proper training. For that, I'd recommend seeking out the man who trained the legend himself. The formidable, the ferocious, the feared captain's smirk. But the bridge to his place is currently out of commission, so good luck with that.
I remember undertaking the trial of thievery myself. Wound up in jail for a spell, but it was worth it. Well, you can't just steal any old treasure and call yourself a true pirate. We want you to procure a very special item. The same idol snatched by the legend of Monkey Island. It used to be hidden in the governor's mansion, but now it's in the hands of a shifty ship salesman named Stan. He uses it to lure curious pirates out to his business. The man's a born swindler, and all the threats and bargains in the world won't faze him. You'll need to make him think he's got the upper hand.
How are the trials going? You're not planning to chicken out, are you? Do you have a map? Everyone knows you can't go treasure hunting without a map. There must be someone in town who's willing to sell you one. Once you have a map, follow its instructions and use whatever means are necessary to find the treasure. But I should warn you, the instructions may require a little creative thinking to interpret. Har har har.
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8. Preferably, that's privileged client-vendor confidentiality, friend. All you need to know is that they're so popular I keep running out of stock. Of course, it's also true that they break easily and need replacing.
Ahoy there, Fancy Pants. Welcome back, Fancy Pants. I hope you brought more money than last time. As a matter of fact, I do. I'm trialing something I call Boscoff. Buy one, shipmates get one free. It's a way to encourage pirate crews to buy my wares. Ooh, you're a quick one, aren't you? You just reached out and hit that nail right on the head. Well, my stock of mighty pirate swords haven't exactly been flying off the shelves. I'm sick of tripping over them every 5 minutes. I wish pirates still cared about the 3 trials. Then I could make some space in my storeroom. Well, most folks would say it's the legend of Monkey Island, and maybe they're right, but I won't hear a bad word said about the Swordmaster. She lives away out in the forest, though, so good luck getting to meet her. Oh, well, the thing about that is, you see, she and I mean, no, I couldn't. Now, are you gonna buy something or what? Nope, I've been forbidden from selling them after the last bunch were used to organize a jailbreak. Now, who was it that just so happened to come along and buy all my fuses right before that happened? Oh, that's right. You! I should probably turn you over to the governor for treasonous behavior, but then I'd lose my only customer. That is the mighty pirate sword used by the legend of Monkey Island. Well, it's a deluxe handmade replica, anyway. If you want to be taken seriously by the sword...
Do you bring news? You are undertaking the 3 trials? Excellent. Then you'll be needing this list. I have foreseen much that will aid you in the trials. Even in his slumber, Guybrush will be able to assist you.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. Well, that's the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle, Ultimate Collector's Edition. It's modeled on the famous Welcome back, fancy pants. As a matter of fact, Not unless you've got something real valuable to use as collateral, and I can already tell by your outfit that you don't. But I do have a few spare notes of credit lying around, if you can get one signed by someone in good standing. Someone like the governor. We'll talk.
No, no more autographs. Just let me sleep.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. Well, I'll be. You actually got it signed. That'll do nicely as store credit. Now take your time and look around. I'm open all hours.
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, a trade? I don't think so. The only maps in town that are more valuable than mine belong to the Legend of Monkey Island. Maybe I could be convinced to accept a chart from one of the governor's adventures. That'd be worth a small fortune for me, and a map for you. The shelves in that old mansion must be packed with all kinds of treasures. Next time you're in the area, see what you can swipe.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Definitely go a little bit faster than the last one did. But I went through. Good.
Is that one of the governor's famous sea charts? Okay, you got a deal. The treasure map is yours. Nobody else wanted it anyway.
Return to me when you are equipped for the 3 trials. With now you are almost ready for what lies ahead. But I have one last gift to bestow. I have used the last of your root beer, along with many other strange and dangerous ingredients, to brew a magnificent mojo potion of unrivaled potency. Now it is time to dispel the mist that cloaks us from those in your world. Take my potion to the island lookout and pour it into the fire. Set Melee Island free.
Great, so I have to walk all the way up there just to get this. There. There was an elevator to get up here. Also, I guess we might help the old man.
Now, see here, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got to keep watch, especially when there's a pickpocket sneaking around in all this fog. Yikes! What did you do? What's happening? Hey, you! Stay away from my beacon! I don't want any more. LeChuck? Oh, don't be ridiculous. Why, if he sailed into town, don't you think I would have spotted him? Besides, when the legend of Monkey Island is in charge, not even LeChuck would be foolish enough to set foot in these parts. No, what you saw was probably just a very large manatee. Believe what I'm hearing. You are so irresponsible.
Me? You're the one who insisted upon audience participation. People only take part if there's a big, flashy prize.
But 10,000 pieces of egg? We don't have that kind of money.
Won't you relax? Nobody is actually going to succeed at this. It's impossible. They'll try, they'll fall, the audience will laugh, and everyone will go home happy.
We don't know that it's impossible. And we can't possibly test it ourselves.
So we find a volunteer. Stop being such a meathead.
Fishhead.
Toady.
Whistle.
Shush! We have company.
Welcome! Come in, come in! Your timing could not be better. How would you like a chance to win a prize?
A grand prize?
A glorious grand prize?
Of 10,000 pieces of 8.
Or thereabouts.
By being the first to try our death-defying...
But perfectly safe, huh?
Melee Island Spectacular!
The latest, greatest creation of the amazing, acrobatic...
Fabulous, flying, phenomenal!
Fettuccini Brothers!
That's us!
When you are ready to become a superstar, talk to my brother Bill about your costume.
And my brother Alfredo to go through the routine. We'll be ready when you are. You have to be in costume to take part in the Melee Island Spectacular. If you don't have that yet, you can pick one up from over there. Have you never been to the circus? All of the performers are expected to dress up. It adds so much spectacle to our acts. The most important part of your costume is the safety helmet. That is absolutely non-negotiable for anyone who's being fired from a Fettuccine Brothers cannon. Well, you do here. That way you get spared a headache, and we get spared an embarrassing and financially debilitating lawsuit. It is an unbelievable, unprecedented, life-changing 10,000 pieces of 8. Enough to make all your Melee Island dreams come true. Of course we do. I am insulted you would even think that we would try to cheat you. Now stop bad-mouthing our circus and try the challenge. The pirates and the circuses are a perfect fit, that's why. You just have to think about it logically. Pirates are all about death-defying acts of courage and skill, balancing on narrow beams high in the air, and facing down the ferocious animals. But honestly, what pirates love most of all is watching other people make fools of themselves in the public. That is why we want to include the the members of the audience. You can ring that bell all you want, but the challenge doesn't count until you get into the costume and put on your safety helmet.
So, what do you say? Ready to take on our challenge and win the prize of a lifetime? It's the latest part of our new circus routine, inspired by stories about the legend of Monkey Island. We take a volunteer from the audience and put them through a few teensy-weensy challenges to win the grand prize. It may not make you as famous as the legend of Monkey Island, but everyone has to start somewhere. Once you're in costume, head to the starting line and ring the bell to begin. Then you must climb the ladder, cross the tightrope, and ring the second bell. After that, you must leap across the platforms and ring the third bell. Then slide down the wire and ring the last bell by that cannon over there. Then it's time for the grand finale. You must climb into the cannon, launch yourself through all of the rings, and land safely in the water. It couldn't be simpler. You hit the ground, dummy! A few bumps and bruises are a small price to pay for fame and fortune. We don't expect you to succeed on your first attempt, so you can try as many times as you like. So, what do you say? So,
You have to be in costume to take part.
so, what do you say? You can do it!
I think they can make it.
Can you find your way? Get to the cannon!
Only get one try. And the crowd goes wild.
I told you it wasn't impossible. Now, what do we do?
Hey, come over here, Prego. We need to talk about your prize. Now, see here. I know we said that the grand prize was 10,000 pieces of 8, but...
But we forget to mention the administration fees.
We did? Oh, we did! And the mandatory Tri-Island Entertainment tax.
Cannon maintenance charges,
Costume cleaning.
voluntary compulsory contribution to the Melee Island Circus Orphans Foundation.
And the freight charges. So taking all of that into the account...
Your prize totals 404 pieces of 8. I'm so jealous.
Howdy. The name's Stan, like on the sign. And my day just got 10 times brighter now that you're here. You don't need to say anything. I can tell you've heard all about the amazing treasure in my possession. Well, just between us, the rumors are true. Each and every one of the beautiful boats you see here is a true treasure. That's the Stan S. Stanman guarantee. So tell me, how can I make you the deal of a lifetime? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi? Trust me, I want you to leave here happy. Why not start by taking a look around? You have any questions? I'll be right with you. I get it. Buying a ship is, well, that's why the sign says Stan's previously owned vessels, friend. I buy boats from anyone who's looking to sell. No questions asked. Unfortunately, I can't take on any new stock until I've cleared out some space here on the jetty. Maybe then we can arrange a part exchange. Gold? No. Pieces of 8 are the accepted currency on Melee Island. But like I said, I'm not looking for trade-ins while I have so many quality vessels to sell. But hey, that shouldn't stop you from browsing our selection. What kind of self-respecting seafarer could say no to ships of this caliber? Wow, love that enthusiasm. But what say we match you with the ship of your dreams before we talk about those amazing upgrades? What else can I show you? I don't want you to feel any pressure. I'll just be squeezing past now.
Why do you have the pearl?
Let's talk about I'm a salesman, not a lifeguard.
Why do you have the pearl? Don't tell me. Jack!
I knew it! One of my ships is calling to you.
This is not that Dutchman.
Step aside, please. Time is money. I get it. Buying a ship is a big you bet. Ever since the legend of Monkey Island arrived, crews have come from far and wide. Everyone stops by once they catch word of our amazing deals. I'd take a vacation, but I just couldn't bear to walk away from this place and break the hearts of so many pirates dreaming of their next ship. Oh, hey, that reminds me. How's your shopping spree going? Anything caught your eye? Well, be sure to let your old buddy Stan know when you have. I'd love to tell the boss I was able to help you walk away happy. Oh, that's just a formality. Believe me, I'd change it if I could, but you know how things are. Now, it's like I always say, if you don't keep my ships in good condition, we'll be parting on bad terms. Just kidding, that's a little brand and marketing joke right there. Seriously, don't worry about the paperwork. Let me worry about it. All of our ships come packed with pamphlets full of boring stuff you'll never read. Tell you what, if you're sailing a ship from Stan's previously owned vessels and it sinks, and everyone is killed, we'll talk.
I'll take the black pearl.
I know. It can be so hard to choose. When you made a decision, I'll be
This
here.
I see is something that could happen in the future. Cannons up front.
Welcome back. Whoops! Don't mind me. Look out, world! Stan is coming through! Magnificent, ain't she? This is one of the most notorious and fearsome ships across the whole of the Caribbean. And definitely not an unlicensed copy. I know what you're thinking. How'd Stan get a hold of a beauty like this? Well, I'm afraid a good entrepreneur never reveals trade secrets. What matters is that she's the fastest ship on the waves and guaranteed 100% free from cursed animals. Though I gotta say, she doesn't come cheap. I get it. Buying a I'm on my way. Hey, how about a little breathing room? You have a keen eye, friend. That's the Headless Monkey, as featured in Great Shipwrecks of Our Century, a very prestigious catalog of naval calamity. According to the logbook, she was sunk, salvaged, restored, crewed, sailed, scuttled again, and now she exists as some kind of weird ghost galleon. I don't know how or why, I just know that it makes her a truly special ship. Lightweight, nimble, slightly transparent. She's got it all. Don't forget your old pal Stan.
I want the pearl if we can buy her.
Ooh, one of these beauties caught your interest? You can simply smell the history rolling off this beauty. Unfortunately, her logbook was heavily water damaged, so she's as mysterious as she is lovely. I bought her at a discount because none of her cannons are operational, but that makes her perfect for a pleasure cruise. I get it. Buying a ship. We've been getting some great deals in stock. Would you mind getting out of my way? I get it. Buying a Hey, I can see you over there, you know. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff. Would you mind getting out of my way? Whoops! Don't mind me. Step aside, please. Time is money. I'll just be squeezing past now. I get it. Buying it. Take all the time you need. When you see something you like, I'll be right here. Hey, how about a little breathing room? I get it. Buying a Step aside, please. Time is money. Time is money. Take all the time you need. Whoops! Don't mind me. Hey, how about a little breathing room? Don't be a stranger now. Oh, couldn't stay away, huh? I know the feeling. Ooh, one of these beauties caught your interest? Would you mind getting out of my way? Wow, you really get around. Ah, this is one of our compact models, but what she lacks in capacity, she makes up for in convenience. Her star feature is the drink dispenser attached to the back. Why sail all the way to a tavern just to fill your tankard when you can have grog on demand? Unfortunately, I can't sell this one right away. Some lout jammed a doubloon in the coin slot and we're waiting on replacement parts. Such a pity. I'll just be squeezing past now. When you've made a decision, I'll be here.
Despite having next to nothing left to rely on, I've managed to make it all the way to the Bay of Melee. And here, I've found what I was looking for. I hadn't given our honeymoon ship much thought since we got to Melee. I barely remember arriving. But here it is, anchored and overpriced at Stan's previously owned vessels. Ordinarily, I'd have marched down there and given that gabby little grafter a piece of my mind. But I needed to be discreet. So, I've arranged a distraction. While Stan's busy fussing over his malfunctioning grog rowboat, I'll be able to sneak aboard my ship. For once, I don't have the luxury of planning ahead, but I'll figure the rest out as I go. Guybrush, my plunder bunny. I'll be back.
I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. All right, let's talk financing. As you've seen, we offer a wide range of options, ranging from premium to super deluxe premium quality. Our top-of-the-line model is the Black Pearl, which is competitively priced at 20,000 pieces of 8. That's economics, my friend. You have to spend money to make money. But if you don't have that level of disposable income, well... An example of our budget models would be the Headless Monkey. Absolutely within your price range and the perfect ship for your needs. That's why it breaks my heart to inform you that she's already been sold. I'm just waiting on her new owner to collect her. Sorry, but that's life. Perhaps we can discuss some of the other options. Sorry, but I couldn't possibly divulge that kind of confidential client information. All right, take it easy. If you must know, it was purchased by a guy named Meat Hook. He runs a little place over on Hook Island. He told me that some unfortunate circumstances require him to set sail, and pronto. So I sold him the ship to do it. Listen, I've got a reputation to think of. If I pulled out of a completed transaction, Stan's previously owned vessels would be a laughingstock. Tell you what, if you deal with Meat Hook directly and he gives you his bill of sale, I'll sign the Headless Monkey over to you. Everybody wins. If you hurry, you could probably still catch Meat Hook before he leaves. If not, hey, I've got plenty more ships for sale.
What in the world? Disturbing me at this time of night. Ought to show a little respect. Where'd I put the... Oh, there it is.
What do you want? Well, you got my attention. What do you want? Yeah, well, you heard wrong. Maybe that was true a long time ago, but not anymore. Who do you think cut down the trees, planed the wood, hauled it to the river, and rebuilt the bridge with their own 2 hands? Me. That's who. Because I thought maybe I could keep away all the pirate wannabes who come to my door and bother me. So much for that idea. Now let me guess. You want me to train you to be better than the Sword Master? Oh, that's priceless. Listen, there isn't a pirate alive better than the legend of Monkey Island. To even come close would take years of practice and the quickest wits in the Caribbean. But business has been slow since Guybrush became governor. I guess I am getting a little low on funds. You do, huh? Tell you what, it won't help you match up to the legend of Monkey Island. But if you can pay my fee, I'll teach you what I can. If, that is, you can prove you're serious by showing me your mighty pirate sword. So do it! That's what I wanted to see. A blade fit for the legend of Monkey Island. I guess you can come inside. I remember the day Guybrush Threepwood came knocking on my door. Just like you did. I thought he was a wimpy little maggot who wouldn't last 10 seconds against the Sword Master. But now, he's the legend of Monkey Island and a role model for pirates everywhere. Just goes to show what you can accomplish if you believe in yourself. Now, I'm sure you're a big fan, and the idea of facing a living legend churns your guts up inside. Well, I say you've got to face that fear and use it to make you stronger. Just want you to know I don't do this with just anyone, but I'm gonna put you up against the legendary machine. I think we can skip the basics. You've come this far, and any pirate can swing a lump of metal around. It's not just what you do, it's what you say that matters. Let's start simple. Use your sword to block the machine's attacks. I attack, you defend. That's how this part works. I said block, as in defend yourself.
Now it's your turn. Attack the machine. But what if, while we were fighting, I were to suddenly say, "My swordplay will amaze you"? That wasn't a retort. When I say, "My swordplay will amaze you," you should come back at me with something like, "Yeah, I'm amazed you've lasted this long. Time to protect yourself." Let's try another. My deeds are spoken of worldwide. No, try something more like... Well, everyone loves a good joke. Time to protect yourself.
Didn't know this is a frickin' test.
Let's try another. My swordplay will amaze you. Come at me again. That's more like it. Now, try insulting me. I'm shaking. You've learned everything I can teach you. All you can do now is get out there and learn as many insults as you can. Here's a map with locations that are popular among sword fighters. Go and pick some fights. When you're ready to challenge the Sword Master, you'll know it. As for me, I should probably fix up the machine. It's been a long time since it's taken such a beating. Now go on, get out of here.
Cower, mortal, for you have strayed into the presence of Murray, the demonic... Oh, it's you again. That useless body you found for me got smashed to pieces. Talk about shoddy craftsmanship. Well, I washed up on a beach. There was this whole thing with a hermit crab before I gnawed my way up a vine to freedom. I won't bore you. Anyway, now that you're here, you can provide me with some entertainment. Spots like this are great for sword fighting contests. Did you come here to talk, or did you come here to fight? I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
Hey, I've got a bone
with you. I'm here to take your life. Come here, you.
Pull yourself together. My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
Hey, you're not bad at this.
That was so cruel.
This is insult sword fighting, you know. It's about time you got one.
Don't let them intimidate you. No one has ever beat me in combat. This doesn't look good.
I see an opening.
Find me again when you're ready for a proper fight.
Come find me when you're ready to try again. Did you come here to talk, or did you... Here comes another battle. The hurtful remarks, the soul-crushing observations, they sustain me.
Prepare to be humiliated. Stop messing about and taunt me! Well, everyone loves a good joke.
Try harder.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
Now that was insulting.
That really hurts. You won't win without a good insult. It's about time you got one.
That was just confusing.
your life!
One more, and you're finished.
You might not be completely useless after all.
Hey, no fair! I came here to be insulted.
Now for the final strike.
Oh, so this is your first time. Come back when you've learned the rules.
Better luck next time. Did you come here to talk or did you come here to fight? When you get a chance to use an insult of your own, try it out against your opponent. You never know, they might just come up. And if you were to borrow that comeback and use it yourself in future, that's the kind of behavior I'd expect from a real It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
Think you can beat me? Ha! Let's find out. My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
You might not be completely useless after all.
Hey, no fair! Stop messing about and taunt me. Hey, shut up!
Now that's insulting.
I don't know what to say. Come on, let's hear what you got.
Now for the final strike.
Oh, so this is your first time.
If I were you, I'd give up now.
swordplay will amaze you.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That was a low blow. I demand a rematch!
It seems you're just naturally insulting. Did you come here to talk, or did you... I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
I'll never turn down a good fight. I'll wipe the floor with you.
Are you going to take that lying down?
What did you say?
Is that the best you can do?
I'm here to take your life.
That was truly devastating. I loved it.
Oh, my feelings! This is insult sword fighting, you know? I hope you're better at cleaning than you are at fights.
That was just confusing.
I've met pigs that are scarier than you.
If they hit you again, it's all over. You'd better think of a retort, and fast.
I see an opening. Find me again when you're ready for a proper fight.
I guess we're about done here.
proceed to the ship. So now I see those things will be like themselves.
Did you come here to talk, or did you come... It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
Prepare to be humiliated! Well, say something.
Oh, glad to hear you stay in touch with your parents.
This is getting embarrassing.
No one has faced me and lived. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Is that the best you can do?
I'll wipe the floor with you.
You can't take another hit.
Don't stop now. More insults.
Oh, my feelings! Stop messing about and taunt me. It's about time you got one. This is too easy. I quit.
Better luck next
If you're here to be amazed by the natural wonders of Meat Hook's astonishing animal attractions, you're too late. We're out of business, and soon I'll be out of here for good. I already told you we're closed. If you're here to quake in the terror of the murderous winged devil known as the Beast, you're out of luck. It's gone. Not so long ago, it was Meat Hook's House of Astonishing Animal Attractions. But then LeChuck's crew turned up looking for trouble. They broke in here, spilled my breakfast, and started ransacking the place. I got so mad, I had no choice but to unleash the raw power and merciless fury of our star attraction, the Beast. Sure, it worked. Nobody except the legend of Monkey Island is brave enough to look the Beast in the eye and live to tell the tale. The trouble is, once freed from its vault, the Beast is unstoppable. It escaped into the wild to seek new prey, and now I'm ruined. I already told you we're closed. If you're here to quake in the terror of the murderous winged devil known as the Beast, you're out of luck. Sorry, but that ship belongs to me now. I needed to leave. With the Beast gone, there's nothing left for me here. You? Har 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 har. That's a good one. Even if you could somehow tame the Beast, there's a bunch of preparation work you'd have to handle to stop it escaping again. Wow, you really mean it? I don't know what to say. Not even the legend of Monkey Island has ever been this nice to me. Okay, let's do it. But I'm in charge. I'll give the orders and you can handle the manual labor. First things first. We need to fix up that cage. Get rid of those broken cutlasses and find some place to repair the door. I bet there are plenty lying around outside. Mother of pearl! The lever that shuts the door is broken. We'll need some kind of handle to repair it. Something sturdy, too. Driftwood won't last 5 seconds. Go and see what you can find. This next part is of the utmost importance. I need you to bring me some concentrated banana grease. It has to be the banana kind. You got that? Ha! You found it! This stuff goes great with a bowl of the Captain's Crunch. Bossing you around is giving me an appetite. All that's left now is to capture the beast. Its lair is in a cave near here, but you'll be torn apart if you go in unprepared. Lucky for you, there's a shanty that helps to quell its murderous rage. I have the tune written down, somewhere. All that's left now is lucky for you. Don't just stand there. Get it back in the cage and shut the door. I don't believe it. You had the guts, the courage, The sheer audacity to face down the beast in its lair and wrestle it back into captivity! And you're still alive! Now I can rebuild my shattered dreams and make this place the tourist trap it was always destined to be. Here, take my bill of sale. I don't need a ship anymore. I'm staying right here on Hook Island to guard the beast and rake in the silver.
After LeChuck kidnapped Elaine, I came here and asked Meathook to join my crew. Convincing him I should be the captain was weirder than I expected.
If you hurry, you could probably still catch... Well, aren't you the shrewd negotiator? Congratulations! And now that you've got a ship, it's time to talk about all the extra features you'll be needing. We've been getting some great... Ooh, now I really shouldn't have left these on display. They're actually reserved for a very important client who's one of my most loyal customers. But you know what? I really feel like we've bonded today. There's a genuine connection forming between us. That's why I couldn't bear to see you go into battle without these cannons. I just don't know how I'd live with myself. If you want them, they're yours. Or did you have a different purchase in mind? These are bargains from any angle. You know, nothing screams pirate like standing at the helm of your ship, gripping the wheel tightly as you steer this way and that. Now tell me, have you thought what would happen if that wheel suddenly exploded, skewering you with a million deadly shards? I've seen it happen. That's why I always keep at least one of these in stock. You're not just buying a new wheel, you're buying peace of mind. You can't put a price on that. Now, has anything else caught your eye? Ooh, one of these. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Stan, my ship already has a capstan. But you know what she doesn't have? She doesn't have a bona fide obsidian capstan with improved ratcheting, easy glide rotational action, and custom grip intensifiers, of course. You've heard the saying, weigh anchor. Well, this, my friend, is the only way to anchor. What else can I show you today? What else can I show you? Now this is an item for the discerning ship captain. Why cram all your outfits in a moldy old clothing chest when you can store them in style? That's solid wood from a sure. Absolutely. There, see? Plenty of room to hide. I'm waving my arms around, too. In fact, now that I think about it, I think you could fit an entire crew in here. Maybe add a little table, seating. We
Really carve yourself out some personal space aboard ship. It can be so important to take 5 minutes of you time, you know? It's so warm and cozy, I almost don't want to leave. But if I stay in here, who's going to tell you this cover? Oh, looks like we've run into a little technical issue. Nothing I can't handle, just give me a second.
Despite some questionable methods, you have claimed the idol of many hands from its hiding spot. I shall use it to cap the potency of my potion. The legendary trial of treasure huntery still lies ahead. Do not be fooled by its name. It's a challenge that will test your knowledge of these unfamiliar shores. Do not be discouraged by the legendary trial of the sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
Did you come here to talk or did you come here to fight? I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
I'll never turn down a good fight. I'm here to take your life. Hey, not fair. This is insult sword fighting, you know. With breath that bad, I'm not surprised. I've met pigs that are scarier than you.
Wow, you alive?
I can't think straight. I see a sword, but I don't hear insults.
Now for the final strike.
That's not true. Oh, I'm feeling. You win this round.
You did it. I'm almost impressed. Did you come here to talk or did you... Here comes another battle. The hurtful remarks, the soul-crushing observations, they sustain me.
Prepare to be humiliated. I'm the greatest fighter on the seas. Now's my chance.
Barely even offensive.
I'm here to take your life.
That's more like it.
I can't think straight. You out of insults already? With breath that bad, I'm not surprised. swordplay will amaze you.
One more, and you're finished. Say something to turn the tables.
I'm gonna enjoy this. There's no sport fighting you.
Told you, there's no more I can teach you. Follow the...
the night. So I hope you enjoyed it.
The trophy of legendary treasure huntery. Why, it's even more spectacular than I believed. And it will make a fine ingredient for a most exquisite elixir. Do not be discouraged by the legendary trial of the sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
Yeah, pretty much now this is what I'm gonna leave off now because now I gotta find this other book piece that I don't know where it is. So hope to have had a good time watching. I'll put this on YouTube if you want to rewatch it, and request today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Find this piece and everything. So. Probably didn't know. You never know. That's what I thought. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it off. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I shall catch y'all in the next one. Pretty much. See ya.